now in only 8 days' time. First of all, thank you to those who've fed back from last weekend's racing. We certainly can't promise a weekend like that every weekend, but fine Parchment 12 to 1. Hope you're on Always Right as well. 7 to 2 was returned, of course. It was much bigger in the morning, but thank you for your kind words. And the most important thing I think to say about this latest preview of the Cheltenham Festival is the ground. We're now reaching the stage where almost the phony wars are over. We're beginning to find out what the state of the ground is going to be, and there's nothing's more important than the state of the ground. Okay, we like to know this, the form of the stables coming into, who's going to ride, etc. But the ground is absolutely fundamental. And interestingly, this morning, Monday, Simon Claes Clark of the course has changed the ground to good to soft. That is from soft, good to soft in places. The weather forecasters were suggesting of 3 days, wait for this, of snow later in the week. Well, that has now changed to 1 day Saturday. That is but they are forecasting snow. How much they can't say. But of course, let's get this right. 48 hours ago, they were saying that it was going to be 3 days of snow in the up to next weekend. So it really, there is some wintry weather around. How much they get at the Cotswolds, how much they get at Prestbury, we don't know. But the ground currently good to soft. Simon Claes the Clark of the course, they're almost obliged to call it good to soft, whether it is or not on the first day. But of course, it's possible that the ground may be quick enough by the Thursday, Friday. Good to soft currently. Rain and possibly snow forecast for later in the week. Some snippets of news as well. Diamond Harry is out of the Gold Cup. We knew that on Friday. A lot of you, I know, availed yourself to our 10 to 1 of Corto Star and Denman to both finish in the first three. That was our Saturday offer. Do look out on victorchandler.com for those latest offers. We're counting down to Cheltenham Riverside Theatre out of the Ryanair. I thought I've got to be honest, he wasn't on my shortlist anyway for the race, despite the fact that he's a genuine Grade 1 performer. I think flat tracks and also right-handed tracks, fundamental for that. But out, the Henderson runner out of the Ryanair. Montbasson, who won on Saturday the bumper at Doncaster, and won quite impressively as well, called the winner a long way out. He goes to Aintree for the bumper. Of course, Leadar was second in that Aintree Festival bumper a couple of years ago. Alan King rather, looking to go one better. Just again as well, later in the week on Wednesday night, I will be hosting a dinner with David Pipe. So do look out for an update on Thursday or Friday this week. I hope to get some information with regard to David Pipe's handicappers. Okay, we all know about the Grand Cru, etc. But what about his handicappers? Is he going to try eventually to win the David Pipe, his father's race, of course, the Martin Pipe Conditional Jockeys? Remember, last year he got Ashkazar beaten off 136. That horse is now 160, rated 161, so he had about a stone and a half in hand and yet couldn't win the Martin Pipe Conditional Jockeys race with Ashkazar. But we'll try and get some snippets from David. Also, Zainab, in the colours, of course, of our chairman here, Victor Chandler. Victor, as I say, in England at the present, hoping to speak to Nicky Henderson. We'll have it here first. The news, it looks as if maybe that he's going to run. Remember, he's in the Champion Hurdle and the World Hurdle. It would appear that if he runs at the Cheltenham Festival, it is most likely to be in the World Hurdle. But we'll bring you that news when we get it later this week. A couple of market movers, a couple of them I think quite surprising. Solwit for the World Hurdle, 12 to 1 from 16s with ourselves at Victor Chandler. That's for the World Hurdle over 3 miles. Remember, the horse has never run over 3 miles before. Has won an Aintree Hurdle over 2.5. Remember, disappointed last time. I think went off favourite for the Champion Hurdle last year. Money for this Irish horse, strong Irish challenge this year with Murad 5 for 3, and now Solwit 12 from 16. The Champion Chase, another Irish horseback. This is sizing Europe 10s into 14s. Of course, the Arkle winner last year, for some strange reason, Connections tried to make this into a Gold Cup horse, wouldn't get 3.25 miles in a horse box, I'm afraid. Now they've decided, of course, he will run in the Champion Chase. A bit of money for him, 10s from 14s. And Whitby Jack in the Fred Winter, sounds like some sort of fish. Whitby Jack, 16s from 25s. This is the Gary Moore Fontwell winner last time. Can't have it to me. 132 he's rated. But money, some of you do. 16s from 25s. The other one in the Deuce and Mr. Gardner. Remember, he was off for a long time. It was very impressive winning a novice hurdle over 3 miles on good ground. And he's run twice over fences. No reason really to me why he should reverse the form with Captain Chris. But he has been backed. He's into 10 to 1 from 12s. But the ground is absolutely fundamental. It is now good to soft for the Cheltenham Festival. There is snow forecast on Saturday, but do bear in mind it was 3 days now to 1 by the end of the week. If it doesn't rain or if there is no snow, the ground could be good, and maybe even on the fast side of good before they start on the Tuesday. Goodness knows what it's going to be by the Friday, if it stays dry for the Gold Cup on Friday week. Have a great week, be lucky.
Bet now at victorchandler.com.